today we are going to watch the Team Trek vs. World's Finest, and we have Harrison with us, who is a friend of mine, and we're going to compete. I'm going to keep score for you if you don't mind.
Ooh, hey, no problem.
Yeah, he's probably going to destroy me because he knows a lot more than me.
I don't know if it's comic books. But I don't know.
Well, there will be a lot. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I don't know why I'm reaching for the computer because it's not on there anymore.
Ellis, I am ready to go. Are you ready to go?
In the words of the legend Bob Costas, you're excited. Feel these nipples. It's time to Schmoedown.
My brother's my favorite.
We're going to turn it over to the golden throat of Christian George Harloff. Take it away.
Every time I mention him.
Oh, that's so funny.
Producing first. With a record.
See, I'm not sure because they're using Christian Harloff's voice.
No defeats.
But I don't know if he's there or not. He's normally one of the commentators. But they've been doing that recently, and I don't know if it's just because the commissioner doesn't like Christians and just wants to get him out of there. There's so much drama. But it's all fake. I'm sure not all of it is, but there's a majority of it.
I can't complain. That is spectacular.
Yeah, Christian, we're trying to get a lockdown on whether those are actually pajamas or whether they are. I'm not sure what you wear that for. It looks like something you wear fresh out of the shower to get you dry.
Well, whatever gets your
Like
juices
a towel?
flowing for a movie trivia Schmoedown.
Well, it certainly needs no priming for this next team. They are usually caffeinated and ready to rock. Christian, hit it. And their opponents.
Because they could also record
With the record.
That's true, yeah.
Or just put it in.
4 wins.
They got a lot of effort everywhere else, so I would assume that that's what they do.
They are the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown quarterfinalists.
Because they got a whole crowd.
The Movie Mans.
Oh, sick.
Scott Mans
Yeah, it's everyone that works there.
Oh,
and the reigning Intergeekdom champion, Jason Justice Inman, Team
What?
Somebody needs to corral Scott Mans. He probably spun off like a top
Oh
somewhere.
my god. I hate them. I love them so much. They're so good. Scott Mans, the guy with the white hair, he's a cool guy, I think, sometimes. He used to be on Street Junkie.
I thought I recognized
He's got a really annoying voice, so when I first started watching this, I hated him. But now I love Scott Mans. And they haven't had a match in so long, and I'm so excited for this.
We are just about ready to go, competitors.
They post like every other week or something like that?
The Schmoedown?
Yeah,
3 times a week, I think now. Yeah, this season it's 3 times a week, because they try to get like the singles league, the team league, and then Intergeekdom.
Wow.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
According to most millennials, reading is cheating anyway. Team Trek, you guys ready to go?
We are born ready.
Let's make it so. Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
The first question isn't animated, because it always is. First question is always animated.
With round one,
I'm pretty good at
the field will have 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. Keep in mind, each team has 3 usages of the JTE rule. If you're not sure of the question, you need to hear it again. Just ask for one of those. If you are not happy with how
They had to
the
make
answer
that
came
rule
off, or
because
you
they
want to
used
throw
to
a challenge
ask
for any
for
other reason,
repeats
each team does
of
have
the
one
question
challenge.
just
If
to
your challenge
stall,
does help, you can
make
get to
time.
retain that challenge for usage potentially later on in the match. Mark Riley, you will be kicking us off here, asking the first question in round 1. Tee off at your will.
All right, gentlemen at the table. Your first question comes from the category of animated.
These are
Animated.
drawn movies,
Always.
correct?
Always
That is
animated.
correct.
Drawn by hand.
Drawn
It's not
by
supposed to
hand.
be, and everything else is random. But the first
In
question is
what film,
always
based off
animated.
the popular app of the same name, included the voice talents of Jason Sudeikis, Josh Gad, Maya Rudolph, and Kate McKinnon.
I decided to give you one.
It'd be an app would be
Yeah.
Angry Birds, right?
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
5,
4,
I almost said
Three,
9
2, I
lives.
see like a lady. 1,
That had
and
Kevin
hands down,
Spacey.
Jason Inman.
Is it Angry Birds?
It is Angry Birds.
Correct.
Eric,
Angry Birds.
you got Angry Birds as well, Scott Vance.
I picked the emoji movie.
Oh, boy. Team
Wow.
track.
I was incorrect. It was Angry Birds.
Start. Winston chiming in with his world's finest.
All right.
Off to an early lead. Our next category comes from the world of comedies. Your question is, Schmidt and Jenko are undercover police officers in what comedy franchise?
21 Jump Street. Yeah, how I'm gonna keep score of this is we're gonna be a team. Because
You
it's
get the
team.
question?
Oh, I see.
That's
Okay.
So, like,
Yes, it's
if I get it right and you get it right, we'll get 2
we can't do
points.
that. It
right
is
now.
Schmidt and
And then we'll,
Jenko
like,
are
We'll
undercover
play like a
police
team.
officers.
This is fun.
Okay.
What?
I've never had
I
a team.
feel it.
This is fun.
Okay.
21 Jump Street was the first movie I ever bought with my own money.
Really?
Yep.
5,
I
4,
loved that movie.
3, 2, 1. Hands down, Eric, you're up first.
I was surprised that I like the
Give it
sequels.
to
Because
him.
usually comedy sequels are just like,
Lethal
not
Weapon.
that
It was
How do you not get Riggs and Mertz
almost
on?
identical.
Winston ready to go with a very full
But it was
answer,
still
Jason
really
Inman.
funny.
21 Jump Street.
He got 21 Jump Street. Carry team track
Yeah,
thus far.
I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty.
All right, gentlemen. Your third question. Category of dramas. Dramas. Who played Lee Harvey Oswald in JFK?
You ever seen it?
Historical figure.
Yeah, he's a historical figure, all right. He's a
I
historical
feel like I remember seeing a trailer for it, and the only guy I knew that was in it was, oh my gosh, I know his name.
The Oscar winner, Gary Oldman.
He is
Oh,
on
yeah,
oh,
that's what it
that's,
was.
I was like, it's some other
That one
Oscar
was
guy.
someone who's used to killing famous careers, making his own. I said Kevin Spacey.
Oh,
Wow.
incorrect. We would not have accepted Christopher Plummer either. Jason Inman.
I guess the lovely Christian Slater.
Interesting choice.
All across the board. Yeah.
I just went with someone intense, Ed Norton.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone had different
Yeah, that was a little.
It's a big, important answer that gets Scott Vance back on the board.
I never saw JFK.
We move on to your fourth question in round one, and that is from the world of horror thriller. Your
I'm
question
so
is,
terrible
what
at this.
actress played Casey Becker, the Ghostface Killer's first victim in 1996's Scream?
See, I've only seen
Oh.
probably 10 minutes of that movie.
Oh no, that's
Like the Outer Banks kind of area. Spring Break High School. 5, 4, 3.
I know exactly like who it is. I can't.
Winston.
You can see the face.
I can see the face, and she's famous. Just
That is
yeah.
correct. It was not
Damn
Lucy
it.
Liu nor Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore.
He had it as well, Eric Zipper.
Drew Barrymore.
Lock it up, Scott Vance.
To say that's my first favorite Charlie's Angel, Drew Barrymore.
All right, and we're cutting the lead down to just one for World's Finest, and Scott Mann's finally on board 2.
Wow, these
Number
are.
5, our next one.
I thought there'd be a lot
Thrills and
geekier,
swashbuckling
but damn, they're
rounds.
getting like.
We come with
They're
question 5
intense.
in
Yeah.
action adventure. Game of Thrones actor Alfie Allen stars alongside Keanu Reeves in what action film?
The only Keanu Reeves action films I know are Speed and
It's John Wick. Yeah, it's John Wick.
And it's not.
Alfie Allen's the
That's a genre.
oh, he's Greek now, but that's not. It's Greyjoy.
John Wick.
Yeah, it's John Wick.
It's not Speed.
Theon Greyjoy is in John.
Yeah, Theon.
That is a correct answer. And he got the Game of Thrones name as well, Eric.
John Wick.
He got it. Got it.
John Dick, Wick.
Okay. Freudian slip there. Mention, you don't look like you.
John Wick. It's not.
It is John Wick.
Oh.
We are tied at 7. 3 questions remain in round 1. There's no perfect games that are going to be tossed here today, but we could have a tie where one team will emerge as the lead going into round 2. Your next category is comic book movie. The question is,
You gonna get
who
this one?
plays Wesley, the newest member of the Fraternity of Assassins in 2008's Wanted?
Oh, that's what's his name? That's what's his name? He was in Split. The main guy in Split.
James McAvoy.
James McAvoy. Yeah.
McAvoy.
Yeah.
I always say McAvoy.
McAvoy at McAvoy. I've heard it both. I don't know.
Repeat the
I
question.
love him.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
You never seen Wanted? Oh, it's fun. It's goofy.
Who
Yeah.
plays Wesley?
It's
the
nothing
newest
like a
member
comic,
of the
but,
Fraternity
yeah.
of Assassins in 2008's Wanted.
It's Mecha. Even Morgan Freeman in it.
Really?
Yeah, like small role.
Wasn't that an Angelina Jolie movie though?
Yeah, she was in it too. Yeah.
One. Don't think Inman had it today, or Zipper.
James McAvoy.
Give him a point. Damn. Got it?
James McAvoy.
We are back.
Problem is I'm bad with
Something
names.
breaks.
That's my problem.
Mine, it's based on my mind, but I couldn't remember his name, so I know Angelina Jolie's in the movie. I just guessed the name of the movie.
Wesley, a fine name for a male or a female. Jason Edmond could not get it, so we are still tied with 2 questions left in round 1.
Your 7th question comes in the category of fantasy sci-fi.
Nerd alert, am I right?
Yeah. And your question is, who played the Colonel in War for the Planet of the Apes?
Oh shoot. Oh my
In
gosh.
War, that was.
Oh.
So that'd be Woody
I
Harrelson.
don't go military.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
I was trying. I
I was
it
like,
starts with a
is it
W,
Battle or?
No,
Yeah.
that's Woody
Yeah,
Harrelson.
like, there's so many long names for the Planet of the Apes series.
Woody Harrelson.
There's a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Look at how it's Woody from Fear is Woody Harrelson. It is Eric Zipper.
Woody Harrelson. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh, that's good. So we remain tied 10-10. This is great.
A very well played, well answered, and competitive
Ooh,
round 4.
not far behind.
We're competing.
We're there.
Best actors and actresses. Who played Butch Cassidy in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? John Roper.
Famous actors and actresses.
Horses and gravitas, what that guy looks for. Here we go.
Man, I
5,
don't know.
4, 3,
Me neither.
2, 1. Hands down, Winston, your answer.
An older white lady.
It's actually an older white man.
So white was the
I got it wrong. I haven't seen it.
And is, I love his salad dressing, Paul Newman.
There it is.
Great salad dressing.
Correct.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's way far back
I
for
have
me.
Robert Redford.
Hey.
Sundance. I knew that's the one. I couldn't
Got the answer. Pretty sure you got the answer right. You did.
Team Trek goes up by 2. That was a huge round for the last round. Team Trek goes in the next round, leading by 2. And Scott Davis
Oh my
is.
gosh.
Hey, you ripple through the crowd.
Yeah.
Look at Vance's biceps. You can hear that flex all the way to Denmark as we move on to round number
I
2
didn't know
with
that
Team
either. I
Trek
thought
taking
he
a
was
surprise.
just
He was kind of an old dude, you know.
Right off the bat. All of a sudden, Team Trek is back. They have teleported themselves into the lead, and we are now upon round 2. In round 2,
I love how he
each
always wears a
team is going to
Leather
hear
jacket.
6 questions from a movie category that will be determined by a mythological lucky spin of the wheel. If you guys are not happy with the category you spin at first, you are awarded 1 mulligan. You may spin again. Whatever that lands on, you get your 6 questions from. Each question is worth 2 points. There is no penalty for missing a question. However, stealing is available in round 2. If you're not sure of what the answer is, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Team Trek, you are not only the favorite, you find yourself with a 2-point lead. Thus, you may elect to spin first or defer to the world's finest.
Wow. We're going to go first.
They're going first. Scott Nance was flexing his muscle, but it looks like Jason Inman is going to be the one to give it a spin.
Make it so, number 1.
Have at it, Jason Inman. Good thing Nance isn't spinning this wheel. This thing will be spinning for days.
Movie release date.
Guns on that guy?
Movie release date.
He's really good.
on
Movie
movie
release
release
date.
date.
This is a very fertile
I
wheel
feel like
as far
those
as
month day.
That's crazy.
They missed it, and they landed on Will Smith movies.
I'm actually pretty good at Will Smith movies.
Not a lot.
What do you think?
Take it.
I mean, everybody loves Big Willie.
Everybody
Loves Big Willie.
Looks like Scott wants to keep Will
Scott
Smith.
wants it. Inman not so sure.
Nope, they're going
We're
for
gonna
it.
spin
Spin
again.
again. Okay. I probably would have too if I was in their spin.
Then again, I love Will Smith movies. I would have stayed on Will Smith
Yeah, I
movies.
probably would have stayed there.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
His movie's better than his
Either
son's
get some
Sweet.
obscure Will Smith or
And we come around 50 movie release dates. It does not appear to be the
Nope, goes
case.
by again, but we get
We're going to get Oscar movies.
Oscar
Wow.
movies.
I'm
That
so
is
bad at Oscar
movies.
movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at them, but they're
I
good at
probably
it.
won't
What
be
we are
that
going to have
good.
in front of us here for for Team Trek. They spun off
So
the movie.
bad.
I barely started watching the Oscars
Bring the
since, like,
questions to Team
2010.
Trek.
All right. Team Trek, you are up. with
This was my first year ever.
And your first question.
This is the first time I watched all the
Sigourney
Oscars.
Weaver received her first Oscar nomination.
Oh, I have no idea.
Was it Avatar?
Consult with each other.
No.
For all six.
Oh,
5, 4.
The year of living dangerously.
no.
That is
I didn't think of
incorrect.
multiple
Not for
choice.
multiple choice. You could get 2 points if you get the answer.
It's got something to do with it's a sci-fi movie.
That is correct.
2
Aliens,
points.
yeah.
Wow.
The second Alien, she did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, Aliens. That is a good question.
In the dark, it appears by World's Finest, and it really paid off for me.
Yeah, a lot of people think
Wow, I didn't know that.
nominated for Aliens.
She
All right.
played Newt, the little girl.
That is incorrect. All right. Question 2. In Oscar movies, Team Trek, you're up. What is the only Coen Brothers directed film to win Best Picture at the Oscars?
Oh, that would be No Control Lens. Yeah.
All right, they're
Good
back
work. I'm gonna
on
give you
the
the points for
right
that.
track. Yeah, very, very tepid.
I quickly answered that. I didn't think you would.
Either they're rooting for World's Finest or
That
they're
one's pretty
nervous
recent.
about
I knew that
Team
one.
Trek.
Like that.
Whatever it is, we are moving on to question number 3. Penelope Cruz has won her only Academy Award for her role in what film?
Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Another 2 points. That is correct.
They're starting to feel it. The crowd is awakened.
Wow.
They're
He knows his
finally awake.
Oscars.
Yeah, he does.
That's why Jason's just kind of sitting there.
Leonardo DiCaprio's first Oscar nomination came for What's Eating Gilbert Grape in 1995.
Oh,
Who did he lose to?
who? Oh,
Yeah.
who? Wow.
So who got it?
Taking multiple choice. Is it A, Ray Fiennes, B, John Malkovich, C, Pete
I'm
Postlewaite,
gonna go Tommy Lee
D, Tommy
Jones.
Lee Jones?
Might be John Malkovich. For being my John. No, that was 95. I think you're right. It might be Tommy Lee.
That is a usage of the JTE rule. It is not.
Not for multiple choice, you
That
can
is
do it.
not a usage of the JTE rule.
Is it A, Ray Fiennes, B, John Malkovich,
I think it's Tommy Lee
Pete
Jones.
Postlewaite, D, Tommy Lee Jones?
Just because it sounds like 1995.
Wait.
When was being John Malkovich?
Yes, it is. Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay, that's our answer,
That's
and we
correct.
give him a point.
Okay, what's
Yeah,
Tommy Lee
1
Jones?
point.
Okay.
He wins, and the crowd is stunned.
Yeah.
Stunned and silent and sleepy and
Literally
whatever.
shocked.
Literally shocked. All right, we go into your 5th question in Oscar movies. Who is the only actress to win an Oscar for playing a man?
That's Hilary Swank.
It's incorrect.
Oh shit! No, she did play him.
All
For the
right.
Steel, gentlemen,
The
of World's
Steel
Finest.
He knows.
World's Finest.
Oh,
I know it. Shit.
All right, we're gonna need an answer here in 5,
they have no idea.
3, 2,
Meryl Streep.
1.
Good guess, but incorrect.
She's got all the Oscars.
We were looking for Linda Hunt for the Year of Living Dangerously. I think Scott Nance knew it.
Wow.
Yeah, I just have no idea.
And now 1 question remains with a 5-point lead for Team Trek.
Never seen it.
Last question in Oscar
Didn't watch the Oscars that year.
Nope.
Actor Frank Langella was nominated for an Academy Award.
Wow. Yeah.
These aren't easy, dude.
No, they're not.
Like you think you know movies when you're like, oh shit.
You're like, oh no, I don't.
Frost Nixon.
4, that's correct, 2 points.
Big save
Yeah,
here
so-
at the end by Mance. And, you know, Riley, that's kind of the way Team Trek goes. They can rack up a bunch of points, occasionally a misstep. 7-point lead right now. We go to World's Finest. Which one of you gentlemen would like to spin that third wheel? Eric is
All
going
right.
to zip up his pants and get over there, and he's going to spin the wheel.
You got
I
it.
made him look.
Release
Made him look.
You got
Movie
to
release
looking
day.
for
Tattoo that says
movies
"Don't panic" on his arm.
and not wanting movie release
They want
days.
comic book
Oh, I
movies.
kinda saw it.
Apparently, World's Finest not bad at rom-coms either. That's the word on the street.
Yeah.
It's not going to be rom-coms. Is it going to be Spitter's Choice?
Nope.
Scarlett Johansson.
Johansson.
I mean, we were debating this, man. I don't know.
I feel like that's a lot of movies, but at the same time, it's a lot of unknown movies. Like movies
Start
that
off,
you've never
yeah.
seen.
Like Egg-Legged Freaks. Like, you see that?
Yeah.
That's Scarlett Johansson. I didn't know
Was
that
it
until I
really?
rewatched it
I
like a
used to
couple
watch-
Halloweens ago.
Eight-Legged Freaks used to be my favorite horror movie, and I would watch it every year because I loved it as a kid. It was the only thing I watched.
Yeah.
But I had no idea that was Scarlett movies.
I know. I rewatched it, and I'm like, what?
Like, she's in Don John's, the
Yeah.
movie that no one heard about, but it's like Joe Gordon-Levitt
Yeah.
directed it, or produced it, or something.
He did a lot. So.
Yeah, he started it and then he directed it. It was his first film he directed, but like no one knew about it. And I still haven't seen it. I just remember hearing about it.
Let's see if we have any questions about
I'm pretty good at rom-coms.
Your first
Maybe not
one,
at questions, but I've seen enough.
Name the 90s rom-com that ends with Andy McDowell telling Hugh Grant, I do.
4 weddings and a funeral.
Wow, nice.
I love Hugh
I'll
Grant.
believe in that.
Choice.
We can provide that. Is it A, Groundhog Day, B, 4 weddings and a funeral, C, 4 rooms, or D, multiplicity?
I love Hugh
I
Grant.
don't think they'd count Groundhog Day as a rom-com.
B.
I guess.
That is correct.
Could be.
One
I guess
point.
it could be, yeah.
All right, negotiating the way around the category. Your next question. In Legally Blonde, why does Elle Woods initially attend Harvard Law School?
Because she's chasing her boyfriend.
Yeah.
That is
Because she was
correct.
fun.
Yeah, that's 2 points. Good move. All
I think
right.
we answered it.
I just can't stand somebody that confident answering the question. So
We don't need to see it.
He's seen this movie more than once. Yep.
You got the point.
In the Batman onesie, it really does wonders.
Doing stiff leg deadlifts in a Batman onesie, always the right move at a party. Your next question, in the world of romantic comedies. Who played matchmaker Emma Woodhouse in the 1996 film adaptation of
I
Jane
love
Austen's
Jane Austen.
Emma?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Multiple choice.
That's what
Your
it is.
multiple choice
Wow.
options are.
I
Is it
love
A,
Jane
Emma
Austen
Thompson,
movies.
B, Claire
Okay,
Danes,
she is.
C, Gwyneth
Yeah.
Paltrow, or D, Kate Winslet?
Because I knew that the version of Emma with Gwyneth Paltrow is on Netflix. And then there's another version that came out that same year, but it had some other girl, so, and it wasn't on Netflix, so I didn't watch it.
For 1 point.
It's Kate Winslet.
It is not Kate Winslet either. We were looking for Gwyneth Paltrow.
I wouldn't say that Emma's a romantic comedy, though.
And it remains a
There aren't a lot of
4-point
romantic
game. Riley, if World's Finest
comedies
can somehow
by
get the last
Jane
3
Austen.
questions here, they are going to have
Like
a lead
Pride and
going
Prejudice?
into
That's my shit,
round
man.
3. Your 4th
I
question.
love that movie.
Or romantic comedy.
There was one day I
The
watched
movie
it
I
3
Love You,
times
Man.
in one day.
What did Peter and Sydney go out to eat on their first man date?
Ooh, there's 2 fish tacos.
Yes! It's fish tacos.
It is 2
Oh,
points.
that's right.
It's been so long since I've
I
seen
went
that
one
movie.
time because they didn't
Yeah,
really know the
same.
answer.
That's a great movie.
One extreme, no middle ground.
It's okay, man. We're at 18.
Okay,
Happy
all
New
right,
Year.
Next question
okay.
where you will have 5 tracks still with another question remaining. In Love Actually, what popular TV actor plays Mark,
Oh my gosh,
the
there's
best
so
man
many
who
people
is
in that
actually in
movie.
love with
It's such a
Juliet,
bad
who
movie.
is played by Keira Knightley?
I don't know his name.
They are tied
Wow.
in team
Oh, yeah, I
tracks.
was going to get that one.
I
Damn.
didn't know his name, but
As we get to
that's
the
like
last question,
Love Actually. Have you
for
seen
the
it?
lead going into the last
It's terrible.
round.
It's like-
Bits and pieces.
It's like Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve,
Who played
all
Bad
of
Boy?
those
Patrick
movies where they
Verona.
take like
10 things I hate about
17
you.
huge
Oh my God,
actors.
that's Heath Ledger,
It
bro.
is,
Yeah, that's Ledger. Yeah, that
I wasn't paying
Almost
attention.
I wasn't
That's the
either.
easiest.
That's the easiest one I've seen all day.
10 Things I Hate About You is the most known rom-com.
Yeah.
And the only reason people know it is because of Heath
Heath
Ledger.
Ledger dancing on the bleachers is like,
Yeah.
Has been here before. Great sportsmanship being on display right now. Mark Riley, we head into round 3. Where
Love
are your
Actually,
thoughts
terrible,
right now?
terrible, terrible movie. I hated it.
World's
That's
Finest coming in, getting rom-coms. Missing a
But they
couple,
all suck. But you always want to go see it because you're like, oh, it's got my favorite actors in it.
yeah, it's like, oh,
And it sucks.
All he needs for 3 questions. They can do this.
Team Trek is currently 4-3. If they lose this match, they're going to be at 500. World's Fine. If they get a win, they're going to be 2-0. We are going to find that out right now in round 3. Competitors, here is how round 3 works. Each team is going to give us a series of numbers ranging from 1 to 20. Those numbers correspond to a movie category.
Alright, so this one's going to be tough because
Your
one of
first
us has to
question is
answer.
worth 2
Oh,
points. Your
okay.
next question is
The
worth
first
3 points. Your last question is worth 5 points. Here's the important thing to keep in mind. Once we tell you the category of your 2-point question,
But we can
the team
confer
will
on the
have to
fifth one.
decide which member is going to answer. Whoever does not answer that question will be the sole member of the team answering the 3-point question. You are only allowed to confer or use mental telepathy on the last question should we get that far, worth 5 points. So, with Team Trek in the loser spot, World's Finest is going to be giving us your
in the
3
loser spot.
numbers.
Not just losing, in the loser spot.
8 and 4.
19, 8, and 4. Dangerous strategy, counting down backwards, Riley.
Yeah,
Let's see if it pays off.
Unheard of in this competition.
19, 8, and 4 are their numbers, and now we go to Team Trek.
Well, we got to start off with the Enterprise. 17.
Then 1.
And then let's go 09.
Because
Star Trek 2009.
Star Trek 2009.
17,
I don't know that movie release date.
Of course, May 8th, 2009.
Didn't know that part.
All right, 17, 1, and 9. I will be administering the Team Trek questions here. All right, Team Trek, your first question. You selected number 17 because it corresponds to something in your nerd fiction. You have landed on the category of classics. Classics. Who would like to take the
His
question?
eyes.
Both of them are like, I don't want it, I don't want it. Do you want it, or do you want me to do it?
Reluctant.
Got
There it
it.
is.
Volunteering.
Alright, I'll take it.
And your question is, for 2 points, name the film in which Humphrey Bogart plays Detective Sam Spade.
Oh, I love Humphrey Bogart. Maltese Falcon, right? Oh, I can't ask you.
Maltese Falcon.
We're tied.
Let's go. Let's go. Alright,
Wow,
you got the
nice.
next one.
Okay. Wow, nice one. I don't think I would have got
Both
that.
teams putting up an impressive amount of points here,
Yeah.
and we are not done yet. We move to World's Finest. Mark Riley will be asking you the question.
World's Finest, your first question, you chose the number 19, which corresponds to Will Smith movies.
All right, who wants to take that one?
Winston,
It's not because I'm black.
Volunteering himself, aligning with Will Smith
You
for the
wanted to
content of his
take it.
character,
I
not the
take it.
color
Okay,
of
you
his
got it.
skin.
Every hit or miss.
All right, well, your 2-point question, Winston. Who played Will Smith's partner in Wild Wild West?
Oh my God.
Jude Law. Jude Law. John
Easy,
Hutchins.
Eric. Easy,
Jude Law.
Eric. No
His
mental
name,
telepathy
you
allowed.
pronounce it Jude Law.
I think it's Jude. Yeah, Jude Law.
Gotta go to 5.
But I don't know.
Four,
I haven't seen Wild Wild West
three.
since I was a
They used the JT rule,
Okay.
so we're going to
Use the JT rule.
repeat the question.
Don't look at Eric. He cannot help you now. Your question repeat, Mark Riley.
I'm pretty
please.
sure.
Who played
That's
Will
reassuring.
Smith's partner in
My
Wild
bad.
Wild West?
No, you're.
Eric either really knows the answer or has to
We're
take
doing
it down.
pretty good. We're
5,
winning. We have 22
4.
points.
He got it. Kevin
Wait,
Klein.
I don't know.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Expect
He said it so quietly.
We were also talking.
he cannot help you now. Your question repeat, Mark Riley, please.
Who played Will Smith's partner in Wild Wild West?
Eric either really knows the answer or has to take it down. 5,
Kevin Kline.
4. He
Kevin
got it.
Kline.
Oh, Kevin.
Kevin
Oh.
Klein. All right. Expending a lot of emotional energy
We were all
on
like,
Kevin
look
Klein.
at that.
All right, and
Big
now we
time
move
get.
back to Team Trek. It's a 3-pointer. It's going to Jason, Justice, Inman, and no one else. And your category, you selected
This one's
number 1.
Oh.
3 points.
Because I
That
took
is
the other one.
1990s movies. Okay. 1990s.
Were you alive
movies.
then?
I was alive
Good.
then.
Jason Inman was in
Around
fact alive in
time.
the
Gotta bring it to Bill
1990s.
Clinton.
We were looking for Cineverse.
Oh.
Your question is, in Rush Hour,
Oh.
what song does Jackie Chan's Inspector Lee try to sing, which annoys Chris Tucker's Carter?
Is it War? What is it good for?
Ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen, Team Trek is in the lead.
That is big
I wouldn't have said it. I was
pull.
like, that is-
Hold on. I kind of want to challenge that.
Why? Oh, we got
Because-
challenged.
Why?
Who just got-
Because he plays the Beach Boys song, the Surfing in the USA. That annoys him.
I would challenge back. This question wasn't specific enough.
Then he tries to sing. He's like,
Oh.
so yes, I would like to challenge him.
I think
Okay.
they got it.
They are going
Challenge.
to challenge.
Just because, I don't know. I mean, if the question has that answer,
The duct tape has been removed from my mouth, and we have the challenge ruling. The challenge will not be upheld. A great effort challenging it by Winston. The Beach Boys are a great band. However, war is the correct answer. So now Team Trek does keep a 1-point lead. And World's Finest Rally, they got to start answering some more questions.
I don't think I ever saw the first one. I
Here
think
we
I
go.
saw
We are
Rush Hour
going to
3.
your next question.
They're all over.
All right, World's Finest. Your next question. You chose the number 8. That corresponds with the category of action adventure. Who played Princess Tamina opposite Jake Gyllenhaal in Prince of Persia?
Oh, I don't know her name. Because it's a funny name.
I forgot that was Jake Gyllenhaal in Prince of Persia.
I love that movie. It's
I love Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's really not a good movie.
Isn't it like one of the biggest box office busts?
Don't even know her either. So.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, but I love it. I love that movie.
By 1, and they are faced with a 5-point question. The good
I think because of Jake Gyllenhaal, honestly.
He's such a good actor. I love him.
Boy, what drama we have here.
Well, it's it's a movie based off of a video game, and those tend to not do very well anyway.
Shows the number 4 corresponds with the 2000s.
Like Resident Evil's the only one that's like
Name 2 of the 3 horrible bosses from the movie Horrible Bosses.
Great one. We can confer.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey and Jennifer Aniston. I don't know the other actor's name, but we only need 2.
Yeah.
Correct. 5 points.
Well, 5
World's
points.
Finest has taken the lead. I'm nervous, Mike. This is great.
Dang.
Team Trek can answer it. You can confer on this as well, because this is your 5-pointer. When you guys were going through all of the Star Trek lore, you settled on 09, which is also known as 9. Yes. That corresponds here at our answer desk to Oscar movies. Your question is, what Oscar movies other than Heath Ledger? 2 other actors have been nominated for an Oscar for a comic book movie. Name 1 of those actors.
2 actors for comic book movies. Was Tom Hanks Road to Perdition one? And maybe
5, 4.
No, he didn't get one for Road to Perdition.
And your winners, Eric
Yeah, so they didn't get it right. So they'll say the answer here in a second.
I'm curious about that answer.
You're looking for Paul Newman for Road to Perdition or William Hurt for a
Oh! Tom Hanks didn't get it for Road to Perdition. Someone else did. Okay.
I don't know.
I knew Road to Perdition was one of them. Dang it.
So we got 27 points
That's
though.
not bad.
But also, what I realized when they asked the last question is we were playing double the questions. Like, we played questions that they all got, or each one got asked. So, like...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So Team Trek didn't get asked all the questions that we answered.
You're right.
So we kind of hugely cheated, but it's okay.
We were just so excited to add.
We still did really good.
You know.
Yeah, you're right. Well, check out the link in the description for the pre-interviews and the post-interviews. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, dude.
Thanks for having me. It's really fun. I haven't done this before.
It's a blast. It's really fun. Bye, guys. Have a great day.